Previously on Caprice and Ella.
Hey, Caprice and Ella, just letting you know I'm on my way. And I can safely say it's becoming spring break now.
Hey, Caprice. Wow. Yeah, I am completely burned out. Next week is midterms. And I know I have a midterm in one of my courses and a final exam in another course. And in that course, no matter what happens, in the writing project and the final exam, I'm expected to do well. But the ASL course midterm exam is going to be a bitch. I never go anywhere anymore. I know, Caprice. I'm doing the best job I know how. Bed looks like 5 cats threw a party and did their business. Don't! Wow. I don't believe this. That was the law course writing assignment I did. And let me guess, you didn't do well. In fact, I did good. That paper was worth 200 points out of 200. And I'd say no matter what happens on the law final, I'm expected to do well. So, no matter what happens, the magic number now for the final exam is 7 and 200. But there's also 2 other midterms that I gotta worry about. In the women's studies course, I didn't do well on 2 discussion posts, and I recently resubmitted those. Of course I did them at the first available opportunity. And I don't know. But if I don't do well on this upcoming midterm in women's studies, at this point I am looking at a good miracle. Because at this point, all I have is pure luck on my side. Well, Caprice, hey, kitty, you were right to hiss at one of my professors. Hissed. You now hissed at 3 of my professors. Yeah?
Several days later.
That you're working towards now? No, absolutely. It's on the table. It's definitely on the horizon for
So marriage is the ultimate goal.
I still believe in marriage. Despite everything, I still am not hopeless romantic.
Let's move on now to the one and only RuPaul. Ru's memoir shot to #1 on the New York Times bestseller list, and with good reason. Ru with no regrets about his raw honesty in this ET exclusive. You don't hide anything in this book.
I wanted the good, bad, and the ugly. Because there's how else would someone
Ella, please get off of Ava. She is exhausted.
the full Monty?
The House of Hidden Meanings, out in paperback now, definitely goes there. RuPaul details his fractured childhood and complicated relationship with his parents. Also, his drug addiction, sobriety.
Ava has had a long Monday. She needs as much rest as possible.
When I was 28, I was actually sleeping on my younger sister's couch because I did not have one dime to my name. Not one dime. My friends here in New York called me and said, "Hey, don't forget who you are. You get your black butt back here to New York. Remember the dream."
Your hustle was real.
Getting famous, that was the easiest part. Maintaining it and staying interested in the game is the hardest part.
The 64-year-old is still going strong. He's won 14 Emmys, and RuPaul's Drag Race has spanned 17 seasons. Not to mention all the spin-offs.
Oh, I see. You're just resting that back, Ava.
It is share to
I just took a midterm in the ASL course. I might not have done so good on that midterm, but overall, it was not enough for me to withdraw from the course.
The important thing is that you did your best with what you had available, Ava. Caprice, stop trying to choke Ava. Get your paws off of Ava's neck and her breasts. I'm the one who is allowed to touch them.
Several days later.
Well, this is now the second week of spring break. And I'm already exhausted. Having a lot of work to do. And I'm a little scared right now. The huge workloads caused me to miss a few deadlines with Caprice and Ella. But But nonetheless, I gotta make a tough decision to make. It's pretty much unlikely that I'll drop a few courses. Of course, if I go on and do bad, it'll be the first time in almost 4 decades, 39 years, which is since my preschool year, I will have failed a course. And it's the first time since my junior year of high school that I failed a few exams. But overall, I did not do bad enough to warrant such withdrawal from the course. But next week I do. But next week, things are back on normal at Purdue Fort Wayne. And the workload's so way too much. It's caused me to a lot of neglect. Haven't even taken a shower since mid-February, and I am overdue for a shower. Haven't done any dishes in a few weeks. That's how bad things are.
Several days later. Several days later.
Well, it's a Thursday, the 13th of March, and right now I'm doing laundry because I'm bored. And while I'm at it, I decided to go pick up the mail and found out there's a rent increase. Only about, $17. But not a big increase. But the good news is it won't take effect till June 1st. And speaking of June, or should I say May, hard to believe it'll be 7 years since I've relocated from Marion to here in Fort Wayne. And and by golly, I'm wearing this Purdue Fort Wayne cap that says I'm proud to be a alumni. And and also found out the women's basketball team just lost the Horizon League championship to Green Bay and likely won't make the Women's March Madness tournament for the first time in program history. And so that's going to be a shame. But because there's a rent increase, I'm going to have to report it to the Indiana FSSA. Yep. Okay. Heading back to my place. Waiting for a notification that the washers are done. Well, as you can tell, it's a very beautiful day. Hey, Caprice. Wow. The f are you doing, Ava? I'm getting in.
Millions of dollars for the city.
St. Patrick's Day is a huge but residents.
It's okay, Caprice.
It's a big deal in Fort
Hey.
Wayne, where our city's family-friendly event called Get Green the Fest. It's this Saturday all day long. Activities include the 5-kilt run walk,
Hey.
gold coin drop, Lucky Charms eating contest, and the
Chris.
meeting of the St. Mary's River off the Main Street Bridge.
Get the f away from me, Ava.
Quite a history, too.
Started out with
Or I'll scratch your arms up.
firefighters.
Caprice, don't do that, okay?
They would dye the river green during St. Patrick's Day. They got together and found some into a community event where we fundraise money to give to local charities.
Wow.
The Get Green Fest in Fort Wayne is Saturday. You can find all the
I don't know what the
locations
Sam Hell is up with
at
Caprice.
FortWayneNews.com.
Now you're 21 alive.
But what I do know is she has been acting up recently.
And the gusty winds we're expecting on Saturday. That's why we issued the first alert weather baby. The event organizers.
Okay, you stop
So here's
being
the
a
timeline
bitch,
of what we're
Caprice.
expecting through the weekend. Friday night, we're tracking some rain showers and thunderstorms. Those windy conditions on Saturday
back in your
and Sunday
cat
morning,
tree,
some
okay?
showers left over, but drier
Come on.
conditions are expected in the second half of the weekend. First look future track shows tonight into tomorrow morning. Dry, a few clouds here and there, but overall,
Don't.
viewing for the total lunar eclipse happening between about 2:30 and 3:30, and even Friday afternoon looks really good too. It won't be until that time frame of the overnight into Saturday morning that we're tracking our first round of rain
Caprice?
showers and a few embedded thunderstorms. One or two of those thunderstorms could end up being on the strong to severe side, but that chance is relatively low right now. Then we see a break in the action in between about 10 and 2 p.m. Maybe a stray sprinkle during that time, but overall.
What is your deal today,
And then as we
Caprice?
get to Saturday afternoon, we're seeing more scattered. So
What
more
is your
rain
deal?
showers popping up.
What is your
And
deal,
that'll
Cap?
continue through Saturday evening into
I don't know,
Sunday
Ava.
evening. So Future track on Sunday morning shows mostly dry conditions.
Look, I know you have to three of my professors last week, or a couple weeks ago.
I don't think that's going to be the case,
But still, that doesn't give you any right to disobey me, okay?
And then we've got that first alert weather day, like I said, for Saturday, for everybody across 21 country. And our main impacts are those outdoor
You got wet food.
objects that are anchored down, tents that are
When I give you wet food, you gotta behave.
blown over. Winds
Stop being a little
Saturday morning
bitch.
Could gust upwards of 35
Okay,
miles per hour. But it's Saturday afternoon between about 2 p.m. and 7 p.m.
By the way,
could be anywhere between 40 to possibly
I have 2 new
50
grandchildren
miles per hour.
as of Monday.
Fortunately, with the second half of the weekend, Sunday, we're going to see calmer weather. So, yes, it will be colder, but it won't be as wet, and it won't be quite as windy. Tomorrow, very nice. A high of
Now, like I said,
a mix of sun and clouds. It is very,
now, as I
very
said,
hot out there. The Allen County Department
Brianna
of
was
Homeland
pregnant
Security is
a couple
urging
years
people
ago.
to avoid
Flashback.
Seriously, girls? What is your deal? Caprice, we move in about 24 hours. Can't be getting up, you cannot be getting riled up about this. Hey. Kitty. You need to be a good kitty. Stop acting like a bitch. You. Hey, watch your language, Caprice. Yeah. Nervous, Caprice? Yeah? I am.
You're gonna be okay, Caprice.
Hey, it's okay, Caprice. It's okay. It's okay. Gabriella. Yeah.
Don't hump my leg, Ella. I'm 30 weeks pregnant with Lisa and Sierra.
Caprice, I know you're gonna be scared.
End of flashback.
You need to behave.
Very windy conditions. They've been
Can't be a jerk around these people.
across the area.
They're little kids.
Then we want to give you the
They're
first
newborns.
for next Wednesday into Thursday. A weather system is going to move into our area sometime in that time frame.
But I don't mind you
Thursday.
playing with
It's going to
them,
bring some
okay?
rain showers first,
I don't mind you
and
playing
then
with my grandchildren or
and some rain, snow mix
Sarah, Lisa,
on the
Leland,
back end of
Jessica.
that weather system. The snow not going to be impactful, but
I know you don't like
we can still
them playing with your tail like it's a toy.
So your first alert 7-day forecast shows the full picture. We're going from 71 degrees for that high on
But-
Saturday to 47 on Sunday.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
40
big
for
look, bitch.
this time of year, just gonna be a shock to the system after several days of 60s and 70s. The St. Patrick's Day not too bad either, mid 50s, a bit of sun clouds.
Yeah, 47 will be freezing.
But you need to stop hiding.
Probably still in shorts, but that's
You just gotta, you're gonna have to be a good kitty and stop being a little bitch.
Next on 2111
Okay.
News at 6, lots of girls want to feel like a princess. One Fort Wayne event is hoping to do
Don't mess with Ella. Ella, where are you?
This morning in downtown Fort Wayne. Looking to
Over here,
more
Ava.
information. News weekdays 4:30 to 7
Ella.
and again at 9.
Why wait for the next home show when every day is a home show with W.A. Zimmer? Explore over 20 full-size displays. Walk through and
What?
sit in sunrooms.
So you're doing
See
laundry, aren't
professional
you?
Awnings and shade screens. Open
Yep.
and close at the
I do it every month and when I get bored, whichever's first.
Look on your home. Feel the
And I chose to do it today.
and let our expert team help you create the perfect outdoor space. Every
Yeah.
day is a home show. Visit the W.A. Zimmer showroom today so
Yeah.
your new favorite outdoor space is ready for the warmer weather ahead.
Hi, I'm Tom Blackburn. You know me? Did you know I grew up in a small town in Indiana?
I'll tell you the,
Family is
well,
very important to us.
funny story
That's
here.
why we take care of your family.
When I was at the laundry room,
We have the resources, the lawyers, and the
I accidentally set
company. They know we won't give up.
the wash temp for hot.
Blackburn Roby, trusted injury lawyers for help today.
Oh God, my God, I
What
hope.
does it take
to be
I
the
didn't
most
screw it up
watched
too bad.
newscast in America?
Because the last time I washed in hot water
We're approaching the gate now.
was gone.
Destroyed, but the
I don't know how long it's
News
been.
tonight and 21 Alive News. 21 countries'
Thank-
most trusted local news source. Hi.
I want to say nearly 11 years, 11, 12 or 13 years ago.
News Tonight with David Muir. 21 countries' most watched news.
Dear Diary, March 15th, 2025, 1:16 p.m. Today has been a whirlwind, as I find myself observing chaos around me. Ava's running around again, juggling way too many tasks at once. Hilla, of course, is her usual hyper self, bouncing around an end of the racket. I hissed at Ava, like I always do. She's been slipping. She even tried to scold me for hissing via email her professors. Like I'm the one who's supposed to feel bad about hissing at them. Please. It is just so easy when you're just a cat. Diary, to be continued.